Hi there. Are you ready for some bedtime stories? I think it's time. And so does Bernard. So let's get started. Our first book is called The Big Book Adventure. This is written by Emily Ford and it's illustrated by Tim Warnes and it's published by Silver Dolphin. You'll never guess where I've been or who I've met or who I've seen. Shall I tell you? Yes, please. A mad tea party. First, I found a little door right there on a tree. I stepped inside and made some friends and joined them all for tea. Next, I met a mermaid and we both went for a swim. Then she sat and brushed her hair while I listened to her sing. And then off to Gran's went Red and I. She wore her bright red hood. I'm sure I saw a bushy tail as we ran through the wood. After that, I found some gold on an island out at sea, a chest of gleaming coins and jewels, all waiting there for me. Well, you'll never guess where I have been, or who I've met, or what I've seen. Shall I tell you? Yes, please. Well, first I met a fairy who cast a special spell. This tiny fairy flicked her wand. Now I can fly as well. And then I built a giant rocket and flew to outer space. I joined in the galactic race and finished in first place. Cool. And after lunch, a dragon came and took me for a spin. He liked to roar and breathe hot flames, but I'm not afraid of him. Then walking home, I saw a house and stopped there for a snack. The bears who lived there seemed quite mad. I won't be going back. Then suddenly a carpet came. It never been so high. And you were with me by my side as the stars lit up the sky. Your day sounds amazing. And your day sounds great too. I'd love to see the things you've seen. Well, then I know what we should do. You lend your books to me, and I'll lend mine to you. And now we're happy as can be. So let's go read beneath our tree. Do you ever share books with a friend? Can be kind of fun. Well, shall we do a finger play? Which one should we do? Shall we see about some hot dogs? I've got 5. How many do you have? I've got 5 little hot dogs that are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bang. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So now 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bang. Well, I hope you did have your dinner already because, well, the next story might make you a little hungry. Do you like pizza? They do in this book. This is called The Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. It's retold by Philemon Sturges with illustrations by Amy Walrod, and is published by Dutton Children's Books. It may remind you of another story that you already know. Well, the little red hen had eaten the last slice of her tasty loaf of bread. She'd sipped a cup of chickweed tea and taken her nap, and now she was hungry again. So she scratched through her cupboard and spied a can of tomato sauce. "Well, why don't I make a lovely little pizza?" she said to herself. She rummaged through her pan drawer. There were bread pans, cake pans, muffin pans, frying pans, all kinds of pans, but not one single pan was large and round and flat. "Cluck," she said, "I need a pizza pan." She stuck her head out the window. "Good morning," she called. "Does anybody have a pizza pan?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well, then, I'll fetch one myself," said the little red hen. So she went to the hardware store. She bought a pizza pan, a large mixing bowl, a pizza slicer, and some other stuff. And when she got home, she opened the cupboard. She saw beans and rice, sugar and spices, jars of jam and jars of honey, and even pickled eggplant, but no flour. "Cluck," she said, "I need flour." She stuck her head out the window. "Hello," she said. "Who will run to the store and get me some flour?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Very well, then, I'll fetch some myself," said the little red hen. So she went to the supermarket. She bought some flour, some salt, some oil, and some other stuff. And when she got home, she opened the fridge. "Cluck," she said, "there's cream cheese and blue cheese and string cheese, even Swiss cheese, but no mozzarella. So, can you guess?" She stuck her head out the window. "Excuse me," she said, "who will go to the store and buy me some mozzarella?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well, then, I'll fetch some myself," said the little red hen. So the little red hen went to the delicatessen and she bought some mozzarella, pepperoni, and olives, some mushrooms, onions, and garlic, a can of 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. When she got home, the little red hen put on her apron and she stuck her head out of the window. "Good afternoon," she said. "Who will help me make some pizza dough?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well, then, I'll make it myself," said the little red hen. So she put the flour and some other stuff into her mixing bowl, and she stirred and mixed and mixed and kneaded and pounded until she had a big ball of pizza dough. And after the dough rose, the little red hen rolled it flat and folded it and rolled it again and spun it around her head several times. And when the dough was just right, she tossed it way up in the air one last time for good luck and put it on her pizza pan. Then she stuck her head out the window. "Excuse me," she said, "who will help me make the topping?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Very well, then, I'll make it myself," said the little red hen. So she chopped and grated and sliced. Next, she opened her can of tomato sauce and spread it all over the pizza dough. And on top of that, she put some grated mozzarella, some sliced pepperoni, some chopped olives, some mushrooms, some onions and garlic, 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. The little red hen looked at her pizza and it looked just right. So she put it in the oven and sat down to sip a cup of chickweed tea. Pretty soon, a delicious smell drifted from the oven. It filled the room and then floated out the window. My lovely pizza must be ready, thought the Little Red Hen. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It was lovely, but it was not little. So she stuck her head out the window. Good evening, she said. Would anybody like some pizza? Well, can you guess what the duck said? Can you guess what the dog said? How about the cat? Can you guess what the cat said? They all said yes, of course, but the cat scraped most of the topping off of his share. Well, when the pizza was all gone, the Little Red Hen made herself another cup of chickweed tea. And when she asked, who will help me do the dishes? Now can you guess what the duck, the dog, and the cat said? I hope you can. They each said, I will, I will, I will. And you know, they did. I'm glad they finally got to helping her, because they always should help somebody. Well, can you help me and shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stand up? Because it's time to jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, should we be a little sillies? We did shake our sillies out, so I think we'll be all right if we do. This is a very silly story by Jan Thomas called Rhyming Dust Bunnies. I noticed I had a dust bunny that looks just like that down on my desk today from a program we had, a couple years ago probably. There they are. Jan Thomas also did all the illustrations, and it's published by Beach Lane Books. Hello, we are Ed, Ned, Ted, and Bob, and we rhyme all the time. Hey, what rhymes with car? Can you guess? Far, jar, tar. Look! No, Bob. Look does not rhyme with car. Okay, what rhymes with bug? Rug, hug, mug. Look out! No, Bob. Look out does not rhyme with bug. What rhymes with dog? Hog, log, fog. Look out! Here comes a big scary monster with a broom. Bob, no. Look out, here comes a big scary monster with a broom does not rhyme with anything, really. Okay then, but run for it! Can you scream like a dust bunny? Ah, ah. Good call, Bob. Okay, so where were we? What rhymes with cat? Sat, pat, rat, vacuum cleaner. Bob, what rhymes with how do we get out? They're in the vacuum. Help. Well, I've got 5 little monkeys who were jumping on the bed. When one fell off, oh, he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So 4 little monkeys were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So that means 3 little monkeys are jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So how many do we have? Did you say 2? 2 little monkeys are jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So that leaves 1 little monkey who was jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So her mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So no more monkeys. But I think we might have something a little bit bigger than a monkey in the next story. Well, really bigger. Really, really bigger. Really, really, really bigger. This is called The Really, Really, Really Big Dinosaur. This is written and illustrated by Richard Byrne, and it's published by Oxford University Press. One for him and one for me. One for him and one for me. Finley was sharing out jelly beans to have some with his friend when a big dinosaur walked past. Would you like a jelly bean? Asked Finley. I want them all, said the big and rather rude dinosaur. Oh, I couldn't give them all to you, said Finley. You see, they belong to my friend. Well, tell your little friend, wherever he is, that I want his jelly beans. Well, he's asleep, said Finley, but he's a really, really, really big friend. Oh, I'm really, really, really scared, said the big and rather cheeky dinosaur. Everyone knows I'm the biggest and strongest dinosaur around here. So just W-A-I-T, wait and see. Well, he huffed, pushing a huge and rather heavy rock up the hill towards Finley. Oh, you'll have to do better than that, said Finley bravely. Everyone knows my friend can eat show-offs like you for breakfast. You're making that up, said the big dinosaur. Anyway, I'm definitely the best at jumping around here. Well, that's just one small step for my friend, said Finley. Well, I'd like to see your friend lift anything as high as this, said the big dinosaur. He could do that. He could do that in his sleep, said Finley. Oh, There's no way your imaginary friend is better than me at this. And this, and this, or this, boasted the big dinosaur. Oh, yes, he is, and is, said Finley. The big dinosaur was getting crosser and crosser. I want the jelly beans. You can shout as much as you like, said Finley, but my friend can shout louder. Look here, Tiny Sore. What can't this make-believe friend of yours do? Finley thought for a moment. Oh, yes, he's afraid of the dark. He's afraid of dark, scary places, so he would never go into that cave on his own. Well, just then, the big dinosaur grabbed the jar of jelly beans and he ran into the cave. Do you see what I see? Was that a cave? Oh no, that was somebody's open mouth. Snap! Now do you believe that my friend can eat show-offs for breakfast? Asked Finley. Yes, came a small and rather sorry voice from inside. Do you see what came back out? Finley giggled. Don't worry, he could eat you, but he won't. Jelly beans and treetops are my favorite, said the really, really, really big and rather friendly dinosaur. Oh, well, I won't be a greedy show-off ever again, promised the big dinosaur. First one to the bottom wins the jelly beans, said Finley playfully. Well, everyone knew that, well, the big dinosaur was the best at sliding. But this time, he was happy just sharing. One for him and one for you and one for me. One for him and one for you and one for me. Fun. Well, I think we could do another finger play, because I do want to do one more hardcover book before we do our flannel board. So which one should we do? Maybe we should do our Bubblegum. Did you bring your Bubblegum with you tonight? I think I've got mine here right in my pocket, so I'm going to pull it out. It's pretend Bubblegum. Now I'm going to make sure that I don't eat the wrapper, so I'll put that down there, and I'm going to pop the gum in my mouth and chew it up until it's all soft and squishy. And then, well, I bet most of you know what we're going to do with it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Is it all squishy? Shall we? Put your hand out. I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to spit our gum right in our hands. 1, 2, 3. And clap your other hand on top. And now your hands are stuck together with sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. Now we could leave it there and you could just kind of sit with your hand holding your chin, but I don't think you want to do that for very long. So let's say our special word to get it off of there. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. on stick. Sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, stick it on your knee. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, stick it on mom or dad. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum, sticky, sticky bubblegum. Time to throw it in the trash. All right, well, we're going to have one story that I've always liked, and it's kind of a going to bed and then getting up again story. This is called The Napping House. It's written by Audrey Wood and illustrated by her husband, Don Wood, and it's published by Harcourt Incorporated. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of a rainy day. There was a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there's a bed, a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there's a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there's a child. A dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there's a dog. A dozing dog on a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there's a cat. A snoozing cat on a dozing dog on a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there's a mouse. A slumbering mouse on a snoozing cat on a dozing dog on a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, oh my goodness, I don't even think you can see it, there's a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Who scares the cat? Meow! Who claws the dog? Woof! Who thumps the child? Hey! Who bumps the granny? Oh my! Who breaks the bed? Woohoo! In a napping house where now no one is sleeping. Well, our flannel board tonight is one of the first ones I think I made, and it's from a book that I know you probably all know. And it's about, well, a little critter that you may not see for maybe a month or so. But we're going to see him in the story. Can you guess what the story is? In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. And on Sunday morning, when the warm sun came up, pop! Out of that egg came a very tiny and very hungry caterpillar. So he started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple. But he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. But he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. But he was still hungry. So on Friday, he ate through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges. But he was still hungry. So on Saturday, he ate through a piece of chocolate cake, an ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. Ooh. And that night, he had a stomach ache. Well, the next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And he felt much better. He wasn't hungry anymore, but he also wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was now a big, fat caterpillar. Well, he built a small house around himself called a cocoon, and he stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. And then he nibbled a hole in the end. And he pushed himself out. And he was, you know, right? A beautiful butterfly. And that's what happens to very hungry caterpillars. Well, our last book is probably the one that we started all of our bedtime stories with many, many, many months ago, back in 2020. And it's going to be the last one that we use, because this is my last bedtime story program. So it's called The Going to Bed Book by Sandra Boynton, and it's published by Little Simon. The sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over, scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels on the wall and find pajamas, big and small. And with some on top and some beneath, they brush and brush and brush their teeth. And when the moon is on the rise, they all go up to exercise. You see Bernard there? And then down once more, but not so fast. They're on their way to bed at last. The day is done. They say goodnight, and somebody turns off the light. The moon is high, the sea is deep, and they rock and rock and rock to sleep. So thank you for joining us for our bedtime stories. And Bernard and I are going to say bye-bye. We hope you enjoyed them.